Are you guys ready for a versus episode and another awesome episode of your friendly neighborhood YouTuber? Here we go, guys. Back at it again. Thank you, Magneto. Thank you. Thank you for that amazing, amazing intro. If you guys are tuning into this episode and you haven't seen my custom Magneto now, the white Magneto, please check out that video. So today, guys, if you are a fan of Magneto, you're going to be pretty excited today. So today is going to be a versus episode of the Marvel Select Magneto versus the Marvel Legends Magneto versus my custom white Magneto now. So guys, essentially this is just going to be a review of Marvel Select, being that I haven't reviewed this figure yet because obviously it's in the box. I've reviewed him and I've reviewed him. So if you guys didn't see any of those videos, check it out. So yeah, mostly I'm going to be reviewing him when I get him out the package and see what he's all about. We're going to do some comparisons, aka versus video between Marvel Legends and Marvel Select. And we'll throw this one in here too because he's a custom and he's a Magneto and he's pretty awesome. I think I did a pretty good job with him. So, okay guys, without further ado, I'm going to quit yapping and I'm going to go ahead and pop this Marvel Select figure open. Now, I just want to apologize ahead of time, guys, because I've noticed in watching some of my videos, I always mix up the Marvel Legends and Marvel Select all the time, so I'm probably going to be doing that in this video as well. So if I call a Marvel Select figure a Marvel Legend, or a Marvel Legend figure a Marvel Select, my apologies. It's just when you're reviewing the video and you're reviewing the figure, you just get them confused. That's what happens when you're a toy reviewer or just a reviewer, period. If you guys ever watch news bloopers on YouTube, then you know that you're going to get tongue-tied eventually. So, okay, so I'm just now opening this package. It doesn't look like this Magneto has any twisty ties, which that is pretty damn surprising, guys. And here is this base. Let me put the base down right here. We'll look at the base first, and we'll take a look at Magneto. And yeah, this is the first Marvel Select figure, guys, that I've ever reviewed that does not have a twisty tie. He was pretty damn easy to take out this box. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Usually it'd take me like, 3-4 minutes to untwist those twisty ties. Okay, so let's take a look at the base first, and I'm really loving this Magneto figure. So the base, already, because I like the way he feels. So this base says Xavier Institute. So I'm guessing this is the walls, the foundation of Xavier's School for the Gifted Youngsters, right? And it just has some debris around it, some wiring, and it looks like the hand of Colossus, if I'm right. It looks like the hand of Colossus, huh? I guess that would make sense, being that Colossus is made of some kind of metal material, right? So there's the base for that. So let me move that out the way for a moment, and we'll take a look at this Marvel Select Magneto, which I'm really, really, really liking. I love him in the purple and red. It's just really, 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 really nice, really, really amazing. Of course, he comes with no interchangeable heads, no interchangeable hands. He's just Magneto. Be nice if he came with a fisted hand, but he just has like the grabbing hands. Well, I can tell you one thing, guys. I definitely do love the body sculpt of this Magneto. The head sculpt is not really doing it for me. Let's bring in the Marvel Legends. As you can see, the Marvel Legends is way more advanced as far as the head sculpt goes. And the helmet, too, in my opinion. I really do like this black and red Magneto. Of course, I don't have a regular Marvel Legends red and purple to compare. But yeah, he's a pretty good comparison. Now listen, he is a newer figure, so he is going to be better. Not in all cases, but in some cases, if you have a newer figure, most likely they're going to be better than the older. I still love this Marvel Legends Apocalypse. If you guys don't know, he is from the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave. And then we'll bring in my custom Marvel Legends Magneto. If you guys didn't see the review of this Marvel Legends Magneto, please check it out. I showed you guys how I made this Marvel Legends Magneto. And what body I used and how essentially how I made the Magneto now. So here they go, all three of them standing next to each other. I still have a fondness for this red and black Magneto because he's so well done, and I love the red and black. I would love to have red and purple to compare to this Marvel Select. But with all that being said, guys, I'm going to take out the custom just for a moment. But here's the thing. Even if he was red and purple, it still wouldn't matter because I do like this body a little bit better for Magneto because I think Magneto should be tall. One gripe that I had with this Magneto figure, the Marvel Legend, is that he was a little bit short for Magneto. You know what I mean? With this Marvel Select, he is kind of the perfect height, and he kind of has the perfect sculpt, the perfect Magneto body sculpt. He could be a little bit thicker. He does look a little bit thin. But I do like, I'm just a fan of the red and purple overall. But the red and black, I do love this red and black helmet. But I do prefer, speaking of helmet and head sculpt, I do prefer this red and black Marvel Legend over this one right here, this head sculpt right here. Of course, this is a little bit dated because it's an older figure. But yeah, I definitely prefer this head sculpt over this one, but I prefer this body over this body right here. Like I said, if it was red and purple Marvel Legend, maybe I would have a difference of an opinion. You know what I mean? And then here is the custom my custom Magneto. Let me move him off to the side. What's funny about this, guys, if you're watching this review, focus. What's funny about this review, guys, is that, whoops, I wasn't planning on picking up this Marvel Legends Magneto. Essentially, one of the reasons why I got him is because I was looking to build the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. And I just really wanted one of his body parts from Apocalypse. I can't remember which body part Magneto came with. But I just really wanted that body part, but it was the same price as the Magneto, so I figured I'd just buy the Magneto. And I wasn't disappointed when I bought him. Actually, I was really, really pleased when I bought this Magneto Legend. He was a really, really nice surprise, and I really didn't think I would like him, but I do really like him. And being that I got him, that's how this custom came to be. So that's a happy little accident right there, that this custom came to be. So, and yeah, if you watch the video of my custom Magneto, you know that was an accident as well, that custom Magneto. So, okay, so let's look at this Marvel Select just a little bit. Just check out his articulation, and then we'll do a comparison. Actually, we just did a comparison. But I'll let you know which one's better, which one I like better, the Marvel Select or Marvel Legend. Okay, so the cape is kind of like a rubber plastic. A very, very nice cape, very heavy figure. I've said this many times before in previous videos, guys, I've always liked the weight and the shape of these figures. They're not cheap plastic. They're going to last for a very, very long time. The knees are double jointed, and this is an older Marvel Select too, so you got to take that into consideration. Very, very nice. Double jointed knees. Double G's. He's got some thigh movement. His legs can't really kick out because of the ball joint and the way his underwear is kind of shaped. no shin break or nothing. His ankles do go like that, but they have a turn. No ankle pivoting. Elbows do bend. His wrists, they do rotate, and his head does rotate. And he doesn't really have much of a waist swivel, if anything. No break at the chest, and essentially that's what he is. So let's take a look at this Marvel Select Magneto on the base. Let's get him to stand here if we can. There we go. Just had to get his cape in there. Why they didn't give him another peg hole for the other side is beyond me. So there is the Marvel Select on his base, which is pretty awesome. That's definitely a plus. Of course, the Marvel Select. See, I'm already mixing them up already. The Marvel Legend, of course, came with interchangeable hands, interchangeable head, and some lightning effects. And then you have this Marvel Select who came with a base. Now, overall, guys, like I said, I am going to be a little bit biased in this review, simply because I'm fondness of the red and purple. But I do like the body sculpt of this Magneto just a little bit better. I'm trying to move this camera up. Simply because I'm trying to get him into view. You know, simply because that's the Magneto that I knew. That's the Magneto that I grew up, you know, watching and playing with. But I really do love this Magneto, and I do like the head sculpt. And he is definitely more newer and more updated version. Of course, I'm not going to incorporate my custom Magneto into this review, simply because he is a custom of mine, so I can't really. Well, I could. Okay, here we go. The custom white Magneto is the winner. See, I'm a little biased, so I can't include my own figure into this review because, like I said, I am biased. But I just figure I would include him in this review simply because he's Magneto, and I'm pretty proud of myself for this figure. Okay, guys, so getting to these two. Who do I prefer? Listen, guys, if you're like me, you not only collect Marvel Legends, but you collect Marvel Selects. So I suggest getting both of them because both of them are very awesome, especially if you love collecting Marvel Selects and Marvel Legends, because I don't like to incorporate them in the same lineup. You know what I mean? Let me take him off the base for a moment because he's standing a little bit too far up. Base. So, guys, which one do I prefer? You know what? I can't remember what I gave this Magneto. I think I gave him an 8. I think it was an 8, or maybe it was a 7. I can't remember. I think it was like a 7.5. I gave the Marvel Legends. I do like him now. He has grown on me. I do love the helmet. The red and black has grown on me. So whatever I gave him in that previous review, I can't remember. But looking at him now, and looking at him side by side with the Marvel Select, I definitely do give him an 8. Excuse me, the Marvel Legend is an 8. And this Marvel Select, guys, I'm going to give him, I would love to give him an 8, but I'm going to give him a 7.5. So I'm going to give the slight edge to this Marvel Legend, simply because the face sculpt is just way better. The body is pretty awesome. The color is pretty awesome. So essentially, if he had the purple and red on, he would still win regardless. Even though I do have a fondness of this Magneto, I really do love the red and purple. I love the slenderness of this Magneto. I wish he could be a little bit more thicker. And the face sculpt I'm not really impressed with, simply because he's just an older action figure. So he kind of loses by default because he's an older action figure, you know what I mean? So guys, yeah, I definitely would recommend both of these figures if you have Marvel Legends and Marvel Select. But I'm giving the edge to the Marvel Legend from the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure. and I give a 10 to that custom. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to give it to Marvel Legends Magneto, guys. So, tell me what you guys think of this review. Do you guys like it? Which one do you prefer? Yeah, I do prefer the red and purple, but I do prefer this Marvel Legends Magneto over the Marvel Select Magneto. So yeah, leave it in the comments. Tell me what you guys think. And like I said, if you guys didn't check out my previous review of the custom Magneto, check it out. So, there you guys have it. There was my little versus episode. And as far as articulation, listen, older figure, this is a Marvel Select, this is a Marvel Legend. You already know who has the best articulation. Right here, you're looking at them. So, guys, if you like this video, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, do all that fancy, awesome, amazing stuff. And there you guys have it. There was my little review of Marvel Legends versus Marvel Select. The base, nice touch. I do like the base, but I also did like the interchangeable head and the interchangeable hands and the lightning effects as well. So that was kind of a tie right there, but the Marvel Legends Magneto wins over this Marvel Legends Select. So there you guys have it. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!